All right, hello and welcome to the very first Daily Finance podcast. This very professional environment, of course. This is a channel where we're just going to talk about stocks and stock investing, and I'm going to talk about it from my perspective as a guy that has a master's degree in business and economics with a main field in finance. I started out investing in stocks some years ago, and I had no idea where to begin. I've learned a ton of stuff since then, and I want to try to create a place where people can learn more how a guy that is, air quotes, educated about the subject thinks about stocks. There's no end-all be-all answer to this, but hopefully this will be a little bit of fun and we can talk a little bit and share. Maybe you guys have questions, there's stuff you want to know about, not just stocks, maybe crypto, maybe other things to invest in, and I'll do the best that I can about sharing my opinion and what I've read through my years of studying economics and finance. And to start this whole thing off, I want to talk about a topic that I think most people that are interested in stocks have dealt with, and that is other people talking about stocks and want to give them, they want to give you their advice. So I'm just going to hit it off with that subject, and I have some more in the bag, but please feel free to leave any questions and any suggestions for what you want me to talk about. That's the idea of this whole thing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this very first episode. Okay, here it goes. Alright, hello and good day. Today we're going to talk a little bit about how to deal with other people talking about stocks and how to take advice concerning stocks. I find that a lot of people want to talk about their stock trades. It could be friends, coworkers, family members. And I'm sure there's a lot of reasons for why people want to talk about their stocks. And it's only natural, I think. People want to share. They might be curious about what other people think or what they're into. But I also think that a lot of people want to justify their investments or that they want to seem smart to other people. And what I find to be rather unfortunate is that a lot of the people that seem to want to talk about stocks appear to be people that follow the news and invest in whatever the news say. If something bad happens to the company, they're selling it. This is a bad investment. And if something is good news, they buy the stock, which is kind of ironic because it's kind of the act of buying at the top and selling at the bottom, which is opposite to what you usually would want. You want to buy at a cheap price and you want to sell when it's at a high price. Now, why do I bring this up? To me, it's all about addressing insecurity. Back when I went to high school, I was told by my math teacher that I was a C student, and I really didn't pay much, heed and attention to that. I didn't really care that much. But I wanted to join the Air Force, and I studied subjects such as math and physics and such because that's what I wanted to really go for. And I went through high school and got about average grades and eventually went to tryouts for the Air Force. And I kind of got far in the process, but in the end, I didn't make it all the way. But that was fine by me, because I had given it a shot, and at least I had that. And many years later, I ddid various things in between, and I found myself suddenly back at college after doing some different stuff, and I decided to study economy. I think it was my second semester, the first year of my studies, that I left after one of my final exams. The exam was over, and I overheard some of the other students talking about the questions in the exam. And it seemed that they had a very different approach than what I had come up with. And, of course, immediately you start getting worried, maybe. At least that's how I felt. And it's like, oh, did I not understand it? Did I do something wrong? And my focus just became that I just want to get out of there. I didn't want to be there anymore. And it felt like it made sense to me, what I had done. But people talk and you can get insecure. And it's a lot like that when it comes to stocks as well. Like anything in life. Everybody has their opinion and has their advice. But 3 to 4 weeks later, it was summer vacation. I was super happy. And we got the grades for our finals back. And it turned out that I had scored an A. Not only on that exam, but on all... Oh, hi, Siri is here. That's nice. What can I help you with? Hi, Siri. Can you please... Hi, can you shut up? Can you shut up?
Jag vet inte om jag förstår.
Oh my god. Håll käft. Håll käft, Siri. Oh yeah, she did. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Now, I think it was 3 to 4 weeks later, and it was summer vacation, and we got the grades back for our final exams. And it turned out that I had scored an A. Not only on that exam, but on all exams that semester. And of course, I felt really happy that my work had paid off, but just moments before I got the results, I thought I was mediocre and that I didn't properly understand the subject at all. I thought I'd failed. I was very insecure, even though I spent half a year working on this. And why do I mention this? Do I want to brag about my grades? Well, I'm happy. I'm proud of them. I worked really hard. But I think that for those weeks, I felt like a loser. I feel like I failed. Because everyone else was speaking very loudly about what they had done. And the people that I've overheard spoke with such confidence that it seemed like there was not a shadow of a doubt about what they were talking about. And I've since gotten a lot more aware that people put different gravity to their words. Some people express their opinions very freely, seemingly assuming that everyone else know that they're just speaking in hypotheticals. Others are much more frugal when they state their opinion. They almost seem afraid of telling you what they think because they don't know for 100% that they don't know that there's 100% certainty in what they say. So they're kind of holding their opinion back a little bit. It's almost as if some people paint with a thicker brush when they speak. But while a thick brush covers a lot of ground and seems like it's very adamant, it tends to lack the detail often. And to me, I was still not confident in my abilities to do certain things, even though it was clear in hindsight that maybe I was it. I got the top grade. But even though I was the guy that maybe knew the most, I didn't really feel that good at the time because people were speaking so much, and that can sometimes get in the way of things. And I just want to let that be a word of caution. And I want you to be careful when you go out there into the investing world, because you are going to meet people who's going to speak with the utmost confidence, and it might seem like it makes sense. Maybe it's just the way they speak, but to me, I took every word very seriously. And especially when you're new to something, there is no alarm bell that goes off when someone is talking bullshit. Pardon my language. But yeah, so I just wanted to give that word of caution that the advice that you get in people's success, you should be very careful of it. There's a lot of people that made a lot of money in the stock market by, quite frankly, being kind of lucky. And nobody really knows how a stock is going to move, how to make a lot of money. There's no one who does this. This is the quintessential thing about studying economy and finance. If somebody had the answer, that person would be the richest guy in the world. And that's just not the case. Nobody has just simply kept on winning and winning and winning like that. You would never tell the world if you did even, right? Because then everybody would know and you wouldn't make all the money. Everybody would make all the money. And hopefully that's what I can do with this channel and give you at least some framework to better understand what's going on. And there's no guarantee for money, but hopefully it will be more informative, and hopefully we can have a lot of fun on the way. So, okay, I think that about wraps it up for this first. It's kind of like a trial thing. If you have any input, any questions, any insights that you want to share, please leave that in the comments, and I will do my best to react to it and bring it up. All right, till next time, peace.